Alright, Hod, control your tongue. I'm turning this gizmo on to call in to Sharif.
Do we have to?
Just keep a lid on it. Hello? This is Baulder. Anyone there?
Good morning, boys.
Sheriff.
Yo.
I trust your own decision.
Sheriff, we're not that way inclined.
Oh? I guess beggars can be choosers. Now cut the crap, blind boy. If you fail to intercept my cousin, you can forget about coming to town.
We've got this, Sheriff. Hod's just being a prat as per usual. It's a good sign. If you ever see him serious, you know we've got real problems.
In case you hadn't noticed, Baulder, I couldn't care less about your problems. However, I do care about my cousin, so wise up and keep both your eyes open.
Hey!
Shut it, Hod. Yes, Sheriff, you got it.
Remember, under no circumstances should to know you're working for me. Should run at the first opportunity if she knew I'm behind this. I don't care what angle you play to get her on board, but keep my name out of it.
You can trust us.
If I could trust you, I wouldn't threaten you with horrific mutilation every 5 minutes, would I? But I don't trust you, so I do threaten you. This would be a lot easier if she could just be talked out of this insane expedition, but she can't, so you'll have to indulge her, but only up to a point. Keep a firm hand on the supplies and don't take any unnecessary risks. Ideally, she'll fail, give up, and return quietly. She's willful as hell, so you may need to get persuasive. As a last resort, tie her up and hold her back if she won't come quietly. Now, can't see you nodding, so be good little boys and say you understand.
We understand.
Now, I've got work to do, so turn that radio off, keep it off and out of sight. She is not to know you have it. And don't mess this up.
Is it off?
Yes, it is.
Good. Who the hell is she to call anyone willful?
Best leave it.
And what's with the cheap shots at me being blind?
Just ignore her.
That's easy for you to say. There's less of me left to mutilate, which means I've got more to lose.
No one's getting mutilated.
Oh, sure. It's all fun and games until someone loses an eye.
There you go. Just look on the bright side of life.
I miss my eyes.
I know you do, I know. Now, quit moping and get into character. I see dust rising on the horizon.
How much longer will we have to wait?
Shut up. It's her. She's almost here. Hello? Hi there. A little help?
Whoa! Hands in the air. Who the hell are you? Where did you come from?
Sorry if we started to miss. We're just simple wanderers, maybe not unlike yourself. It's my friend here, he's blind. Eyeless, in fact. And with me having to care for him, I'm no threat to anyone.
Oh my. He certainly is in a miserable state, isn't he?
Hey, shut up, you fool.
I'm afraid so, miss. We'd appreciate any help you can give us.
Stop calling me miss.
Yeah, of course. What should we call you?
You expect me to believe you don't know already?
Should we?
Let's see. 2 vagabonds out in the wilds. 1, some troll-like eyeless man. 2, his scrawny, smooth-talking companion. If he's not Hod and you're not Baulder, I'm not Lauren Stern. But then you knew that already, didn't you? And be careful how you answer me. If I don't like your answer, I'll put a bullet square between your eyes, little man. Were you waiting for me?
Well, in a manner of speaking, we were up on this hill, saw the dust you were kicking up and waited to see what fate decided to throw our way.
Well, that didn't smell like a lie exactly, but you're not telling me the full story. Maybe a bullet to the knee will inspire some honesty.
We were going to jump you.
What?
What?
One woman on a horse. Seemed like easy picking.
Ha! Finally, some honesty. Give me one good reason why I shouldn't put another hole in that ugly head of yours.
Ugly?
Well, Miss Stern, the next time you're spotted by unsavoury types, and there will be a next time, maybe they'll think twice if we're with you. 3's not as tempting a number as 1.
Who said anything about you coming with me? I'm talking about whether or not you get an unmarked grave under the open sky. Besides, I can look after myself, a claim you can't make for yourselves right now.
Well, you certainly are holding all the cards right now, but the thing is, the next guy might not be so greedy.
What do you mean, greedy?
You were right in saying I recognised you, and I reckoned your cousin the sheriff would pay a pretty penny for you. Out there in the wilds, though, they don't know you from Adam. They'll probably shoot first and settle for taking your horse, and suppose they do take you? I don't want to be crass, but when you're looking for ransom, you don't hurt the hostage. Not much anyway. But if someone takes you what doesn't know they've got something valuable, they'll treat you like you're not worth anything.
Are you seriously trying to intimidate the person pointing a gun at your head?
I figure by this point, I've got little to lose by telling you the truth.
Well, I suppose it would be bad luck to start my quest by killing 2 men in cold blood. But is there any promise you can make that I can trust?
I promise to suffer horrific mutilation should anything untoward happen to you.
Wow, that's weird intense, but somehow I think you really mean it. What about you, Baulder?
You mentioned a quest? You might not have heard, but I'm a sucker for a good quest. Plus, there's frequently rewards for such things.
You self-serving slime. Well, I guess what I can believe is you'll do anything for profit. And on this quest we're hunting the most valuable resource of all, water.
And where do you hope to find this water?
Well, I have 3 weeks' supplies, and I had thought to strike out at random and keep on till I get halfway through the rations. After that I'll turn around and head home, resupply and repeat until I find what I'm after.
Sounds to me like your chances for success would rise dramatically with the help of a few maps.
Wait, you have maps?
Oh, don't encourage him.
Hold on, what's over there?
Something best left alone.
Are those buildings?
Come on, the sooner it's behind us the better.
What's the matter?
He's pissed scared, that's the matter.
Too right I am.
Why? Who lives there?
Better questions are, who doesn't live there, and why?
What?
Can't know for certain. I've never walked the streets, and I reckon that's just another reason why I'm still alive. But I have crept close enough to see that it's a ghost town.
There are ghosts.
It's just an expression. There's no such thing as ghosts.
Oh sure, in a world of aggression feeders, symbiotes, and countless others, it's ghosts where your disbelief draws the line.
Shut up, Hod. He and I have what you might call a professional disagreement. I've seen a lot. Things no sane person would believe unless they'd seen them too, and you might think that'd make me grow to believe in all the old fairy tales as a matter of course, but no. Unless I can prove a thing exists, I refuse to believe it. There are enough monsters in this world already without us making up more of our own.
Okay, whatever. But why is that town empty? Where are the people?
I don't know, and that's why I won't step foot in there. But I'll answer your questions with a couple of my own. You can see how big that place is, how many people must have lived there. And say they left or got driven out, don't you think at least 1 or 2 would have stumbled into Shar and passed their story along?
You think they all died?
Yes, I think they got too big. Maybe all that life in one place drew man-eaters like shite draws flies. Some nasty things so good at what they do that not a single survivor made it out our way. I'm a survivor, not a risk-taker. See, me and Hod, there's more reason to our semi-permanent itinerant lifestyle than his inability to play nice with the other children.
Maybe if people tried being smarter, I'd try being nice.
I'm thinking.
Don't strain yourself.
All those people living in one place,
Don't even think it.
they would have needed a lot of water. We can't just pass it by.
Oh yes, we can. Look, Lauren, call me a coward, but give me the credit of having earned my grey hairs. Is that town a prize worth investigating? Absolutely. But is it worth your life? Because it sure as hell ain't worth mine.
Better to live one day as a lion than 100 years as a sheep.
I'd like to see a sheep just try to last that long around me. I'm getting hungry just thinking about it.
Damn it, man, you're always hungry.
Right? I wonder if I've a tapeworm.
Well, you might be chicken, but I'm going to check that town out.
The hell you are?
Oh, and who's going to stop me? The weedy old coward or the big bad blind boy?
Hey!
Option 3, logic.
Ha!
Just listen. You want to go and investigate, and I totally understand that. There must be more loot down there than I've seen in years of salvage, but we cannot check it out today. Lauren, we'll come back when we've got a big enough crew to get the job done right.
A bigger crew? You surprise me. More hands means more shares, means less for you, right? If you were into bigger partnerships, why do you knock about with just lout face here?
Because he loves me.
Ugh. Double misunderstanding, Lauren. Firstly, I'm not greedy. Greedy men don't live as long as me. Secondly, if I come back here, it wouldn't be more partners I'd be bringing. It would be canaries.
Canaries?
Monster bait.
You'd do that? Bring men out here just to die?
Women too. I'm all about equal opportunities.
You're a monster.
I'm a survivor. And if you want to make it through this expedition and back to Shar, you'll start singing from my hymn book. Now, come away and leave the dead to themselves. I want to see if this map holds true. It says a ravine lies out east, and even dry ravines must lead to water sooner or later.
Captain Brightspark?
I am getting so sick of you.
You know what I'm sick of? Walking down this ravine. How long has it been? I say we turn around.
I'm with Hod on this one. I mean, I don't mind the trek, but look around. We're trudging along a giant trench. We'd be sitting ducks if anyone up top with a gun looked down.
If you're so worried about an ambush, try holding your tongue for a change. No one's going to try shooting at you if they don't know you're there. And travelling down here, there's less chance of being spotted from a distance than on the open plains.
And I don't think this will lead us to water anyway. I mean, look at this place. It's dry as a bone. There hasn't been so much as a trickle down here for years, not counting Hod.
No one ever does. Shit.
What is it?
It's blocked. Looks like the sides of the ravine have collapsed in.
Ravines do that?
Not that I've seen.
So, turn around.
Bad idea. You felt trapped before? How will you feel if we turn back and meet someone coming the other way? We'd have nowhere to run to.
Do we have a choice?
I think we might be able to climb up the rubble.
I'm sure we can, and we will, but I can't help but feel that we're meant to do so.
You think that fate is guiding us?
Fat chance.
I think someone collapsed this ravine, and whoever did might keep a lookout, see if anyone emerges up here onto the plain.
Oh.
But even if that was the case once upon a time, I doubt anyone would still be looking. This country can't see many travellers pass through. Why keep a lookout for a trap that's never going to spring? Having said that, everyone who has them, keep your eyes open and your mouth shut. Hod, if anyone is up there, they'll focus on being out of sight. They won't expect someone who can hear a mouse fart 50 feet away, so keep your ears open.
They always are.
And obviously the horse isn't going to make the climb, so strap the gear it's carrying onto Hod and set the horse loose.
Sure, just go ahead. Don't mind me.
Well, team, deep breaths. I'll go first and wave you up if the coast is clear.
And then what?
Then we take our chances out on the open plain.
Thank you for listening to Journeys in the Dark, Episode 3, WaterSeekers, Part 1. The role of Baulder was played by Alistair Bruce, Hod was played by Robert Best, and Lauren was played by Esther. This episode was written by Robert Best and directed and produced by David Barr and Alan O'Brien. If you would like to find out more about our audio drama, please visit the website at journeysinthedark.com.